Hi there, my name's Bags and I'm going to do a tutorial on a couple of silly walks. Okay, so it's Ministry of Silly Walks style poop walks is the request. So first of all, we're going to, well the first one I'll demonstrate quickly, this one. Which is like the beginner silly walk. That was a Gail's suggestion. Gail Francis, who's the camera lady for this tutorial.
Yeah.
So that was the first one, and the second one we're going to learn is this one, which is one of my favourite silly walks, and it goes like this. Oh, wait a second. That's one of my favourite walks to do while hooping. So all the cyclists just going by. So we'll let them go. We are doing this on the Great British Sponsored Poop Walk. I'm walking I'm walking for 28 miles to raise money to go to Nicaragua. So that's why I'm doing this tutorial. Right, so let's break the trick down. The first one, you have the hoops out in front of you like this, and you tuck them under your arms like this, and then there's a flapping motion. You've got to involve your elbows, get a good height, and then the walk is quite complicated. You've got to come quite low, and you've got to flap at the same time as stepping, and you've got to like reach out your foot and put some neck into it as well. You might want to practice this for quite a long period of time while down the pub or wherever you find yourself, really. That one's quite good. So that was the first walk. The second walk was a bit more complicated. That's why you probably want to start with this one. This is your beginner silly walk. And then part two, your more advanced silly walk. I'm going to have to break up a bit more carefully because it involves this move here. So it's a 3-beat weave variation. So first of all, we're going to take this arm like this, and we're going to bring it over the arm and roll it in the back of the hand and grab it like that, and then come under the arm and grab it again, and then come back and forwards. So we go over, under, back, forwards, like this. So those are the positions: over, under, back, forwards, over, under, back, forwards. And that's just doing a little hand circle on the back of my hand. So I let it spin around once and catch it again. Like this. Over, under, back, forwards. So the back forwards bit doesn't involve a grip change. I bring the hoop back and then I bring it forwards. So obviously you want to try that with the other arm as well. So same idea. Over the arm, under the arm, back, forwards. Over the arm, under the arm. And if you're struggling with that move, you can practice spinning the hoop just one rotation on the back of your hand like that. And you can practice doing that over and over again to get used to it, because it might take you a while just to get comfortable doing that. You see, it just goes around once and I catch it with my thumb pointing upwards. You get really comfortable with that, and then with these moves you want to get so comfortable with it that you barely need to think about it. So it's quite fun just to do it over and over again. It gets a sort of meditational quality to it. You see, that was me not thinking about it and getting it wrong. Yeah, I need to practice that a bit more. Yeah, so there you go. So you want to be able to do that with both arms. Over, under, back, front. And then over, under, back, front. So yeah, after you've got that with both hands, we're going to do a 2-beat weave version. So you're starting here in this penduluming arms, forwards and backwards. And whichever arm you feel most confident with, after it's gone forwards, it's going to come under that arm, like this. You see? It comes under. As this one comes forward, this one goes underneath it and does that hand circle. So I'll show you that with full speed. Under and hand circle. Under the arm and hand circle. And the other one, it's coming across your body. So this first one's coming under that arm, and then this one's coming across my body and doing a hand circle on the other side. And I'm back to where I started. Like that. You see, we start here, one goes under, the other one goes over. And they both do it on the opposite side of the body. So they're both crossing over. So I'll show you that one more time. Most confident with my right arm. So as it's forward, it's going to come back under my left arm and do that circle on the back of the hand. And this one comes across my body and does a circle on the back of the hand. And then they open out and I come back into here. So continuously, it looks like this. This is 2 circles of the pattern. 1, 2. Oh, we've got another person coming by. Hi there. Thank you. It's exciting doing these walking tutorials.
So,
I think she's pointing at my knees. I don't know why she's
I'm not pointing at
More
me.
people coming by. Hi there.
My arm's going dead now.
No, you can do it. I believe in you guys. So we're going. My camera person's flagging slightly. So we've got over the arm. Oh no, that wasn't it. So we've got under, over, under, over. And you see I can do that continuously. Under, over. Then the other one you want to practice is starting with the hand you're less comfortable with. So I'm going to start with my left hand and it's going to go under first. So as it's forwards, I think about it coming under that arm and doing under, over. So now my left arm's under, my right arm's over. So this is a 2-beat weave with one arm on top and then with the other arm on top. So you want to get really comfortable doing both of those. Then you can start putting it together. So the whole trick is a 3-beat weave. There's another person coming by. The whole trick is a 3-beat weave version. After, I'm going to start it in the same way. I'm going to do this hand under and this hand goes over. But then instead of coming back out like this, the hand that's just gone over is then going to come under. So it's like that exercise we were doing where it goes over, under, out. But now it's doing it in this 2-beat pattern. So we're starting here, first one goes under, and then after this one's gone over, it goes under again. And then this one does the same on the other side. Oh, hi there. So show that again. First one goes under, but then the second one goes over, and then under. And then it does the same on the other side. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. So you can learn that one side at a time. You can start it with your...
Sorry.
It's okay, we're almost done.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
So you can learn that one side at a time. You have your right hand starting, it does under, and then your left hand does over, under. And then you can try learning on the other side. So my left hand's going to go first, it's going to come under first, and then my right hand comes over, under. And you see this under one happens as I'm pushing the other hoop, hi there, as I'm pushing the other hoop forwards. So it comes under, like this. So we go over, under, over, under, over, under. Like this. It goes one side than the other. So it's this is kind of a 3-beat weave but with pendulums. Because this sort of pendulum carry, but it feels quite satisfying. So this is a nice move in itself, but you can extend that pendulum. So I can push it more forwards, or I can push it up. I do the circle, circle, and then it's this push forwards. Before we were just coming to here and then coming over the arm. Now instead of bringing it back and going to there, we're pushing it upwards. So the one hip move looks like this. Push it upwards and then straight down. Push it upwards and then straight down. So if we try that in the pattern, it looks like this. We go upwards, upwards, over, under, upwards, over, upwards, like that. So then we're going to combine that upwards movement with a kick. And I like kicking the opposite leg to the arm that I'm using. So it looks like this. If I'm doing my right arm upwards first, then I'm going to kick with my left leg. So here we go, I'll go up, 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 and you get this sort of marching feel to it. Oh, oh, there's lots of people coming by. Whee! I'll show you one more time. So we've got this, oh, whee! So you get this sort of marching feel with a hoop punching the air. Like that. So that's how to do a silly hoop walk.